Hello, this is Walter again. I'm here to tell you about my special hero. Who is that? Who would be a hero? I had to think about that. So, who is it that I think is special enough to rate up there? Well, you know, who is it that I think goes out of their way and does things even though above and beyond what we normally do? Well, I gotta tell you, it would have to be, yes, the school bus driver. School bus drivers are very special to me. I'll tell you, I've never seen one running around with a cape on and dressed up in some weird costume or something. Because actually, I have. And it wasn't just at Halloween either. Now, there's a difference between a person who is just licensed. They have all these licenses to go out and get and drive. And then there's the school bus driver. They're the ones who really are out there and are taking care of the kids. They're the veterans. These are fun-loving, creative, caring, and they can be young, or, like me, they can be old. But they're professionals. The school bus driver has to get very highly qualified licenses. All sorts of them. I'll go over a couple of them here. Alright, so from the DMV, the Department of Motor Vehicles, they have to go out and get they can't just use a car license, they got to go out and get a Class B license, which is a truck license. They have to get endorsements if their vehicle has different endorsements, like air brakes, hydraulic, whatever. So they get these different endorsements that they have to have. Then they have to go out and they have to get a CDL. A CDL is from another division, and that gives them permission to drive vehicles with people in it and stuff. And the CDL, most of the licenses, they have to be renewed every year. It means they have to go out and get a doctor's physical and renew all these licenses. Okay? They got all these. They also have to get a certificate from the Department of Public Utilities as well. Well, there's another department they have to deal with. All these licenses and everything, they all cost money, and they all come out of the driver's pocket. Now, these people are not by any means overpaid. Okay, and it's not necessarily the boss's fault, but it's society. Society keeps the bus drivers so they're just menial things. Like, no. The pay is, it's tough when they have to pay it out of their own pocket. We'll get into some more of those things. So they're responsible for all the safety of the vehicle. They're 100% responsible for everything. They have to go and check every little last thing out in the bus. They have to walk around it every morning, and when they drop it off, they have to walk around it again to check and make sure. If there's anything wrong, any safety issue at all, they need to notify base and get it fixed. Okay? Or at least schedule it to get fixed. Now, why do I know so much about all this? Well, my wife is a bus driver. She's one of these unsung heroes that I'm talking about. She's been driving for 25 years. And she admits that it's the hardest job she ever loved. Okay? So now that they've gone over all the things that they have to get done, and including Corey, they have to get a Corey check and a personal check, for Corey, and get fingerprinted and all. Well, that's just what all the drivers have to go through. But a caring school bus driver, he goes out of their way to make sure that the kids are always safe in any possible situation at all. Well, you don't really need a formal degree to get this job, but it does require a lot of child psychology, even though they don't have to have a degree in it. Right? It requires so much. It requires as much. My wife uses as much child psychology as I do in my classroom, right, as a teacher. It's pretty impressive to hear the things that she has to go through. So, not only is it the child psychology part and the safety, but there's also the traffic, the road, the conditions, the weather, the conditions of the road. With the weather is one thing. They have to deal with this every day. There's times my wife has come home after getting caught in a blizzard. She got caught in some blizzards. Once in a while it happens, And the kids get out of school. School gets out early, but it's not that easy to get them home that quickly. Sometimes it takes hours to get them home because, as the weather gets worse, the driving gets worse. The driving gets worse. She has to go slower. She has to go slower. It gets worse. It's a kind of a catch-22. You gotta slow down, and consequently it takes longer. They released the kids and still took hours to get home, and she comes home and she's exhausted after this. It's like she's a wreck. Well, it's part of the job. Then there's the other drivers you also have to worry about. The idiots that are out there in their trucks and stuff. She had a truck sideswipe her bus one time because there was no room for her. She was up in the snowbank, and this truck still decided to go by her. Rather than backing up and rather than giving her leeway to get out of a spot, this truck decided to come barreling down the road, down a hill, and his mirror just sideswiped the side of the bus. It's unbelievable. He had a four-wheel drive truck. Whatever. These are the idiots. Some of the idiots that they have to deal with. Sometimes they're on their cell phone. They're not paying attention. They put up their lights, and the lights are there to stop people from coming by. Because hey, I'm going to put kids in the road now. Okay? Yeah. People there on their cell phone. And they just blow right through the lights. My wife, all the drivers, they have to be aware of everything that's happening around them all the time. Hey, what's this person? Is this person really looking at me? Are they really going to stop? Okay, hold the kids. Wait. Okay, now they're stopping. All right, now it's okay. The kids are going to go. And they have to do all this stuff, the safety. And they're so careful. Well, not only that, but there's also the fun-loving and creative part. If you have a driver who dresses up for the holidays, the school spirit days, the whatever days, you're probably lucky enough to have a fun-loving driver who's really into getting your child involved in life and the school and everything that's going on. Okay? There's more to it than just driving the kids there. How do I get them to enjoy it? So my wife, she'll dress up with an ugly sweater day, school spirit day. She dresses up in some things for turkey when it's Thanksgiving. She puts bunny ears on for Easter. She does things for Hanukkah. It's like she's always in green. St. Patty's Day, It's like she just gets into this and she gets the kids involved in the school spirit and all that. So that's what I call fun-loving and creative. All this just to help your kid have a positive day. Remember, these heroes, they drive the most precious cargo down some of the smallest, windiest roads in all kind of weather. They're the first people to greet your child in the morning outside of the family, and usually they're the last one they're going to see before they return. Just think of the influence they have on your students on a daily routine. So tell me, how does your bus driver greet your child in the morning? Are they just a driver? Or are they a hero? Thank you very much. Please consider that.